lot of noise coming out of Philadelphia. Every single day there's a different story. There was a rumor a couple days ago that Paul George of the People's Team is going to leave L.A., his homeland, to go to the city of brotherly love. Then there was LeBron James. And we spin the wheel round and round, round and round. The wheel goes around. And we stop at another name for the Sixers. If you have not been following, this one is pretty good. This is more realistic than LeBron James, as we pointed out. LeBron James, he don't play a town like Philadelphia. He wouldn't play in a place like Philly, New York, Boston. He just can't handle it. He's soft. That's the reality of the situation when it comes to criticism. He's not someone wired for a town like that. And that's why he hasn't gone to a team like the Knicks or the Celtics. He's had opportunities during the course of his career. But this is about the Sixers. So, the 76ers, if you didn't see this, they are interested in Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler, a reunion. He played there. 6 years ago he played there. A little birdie has been chirping. Chirp, 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 chirp. Just like that. That's what it sounds like. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Little birdie's been chirping that the Sixers are prepared to offer Jimmy Buckets the max extension. Max. If the Heat end up playing ball, he'd have to trade. They have to be willing to trade Jimmy Butler to an Eastern Conference rival and send him back to the Delaware Valley. So let us discuss the question, would Miami boss Pat Riley trade Jimmy Butler to the 76ers? We'll keep it simple. So I've got Magic 8-Ball, gerrymandering, and puppeteering. And we will combine all of these things together, and we are going to make a walk-off celebration. That's what we're going to do. Walk off and celebrate. Good times. So number one. All right. This one is a little more complicated than most. But to answer the question, would Pat Riley actually do it? Would he pull the trigger on a deal that would send Jimmy Buckets to Philadelphia? It's complicated because we love Butler. He's got guts, guile, he's got moxie, all that stuff, all those big words. He's got all that. Love the way he plays. The Sixers would, first of all, have to admit that they screwed up not keeping Jimmy Butler. If you bring him back, you're admitting you effed up, which is hard to do. But there were different people in charge back when Jimmy Butler left the Sixers to go on his merry way around the NBA. But Butler's approach is necessary in Philadelphia because they need what the old Coastal Carolina coach said years ago. Right? Be a dog. They need dogs. They not cats, no meows. They don't need no meows. They need dogs. And he's a dog. All right. And not the kind of dog with fleas. He's got all his shots. Jimmy Butler, he's got the dog in him. He does. That's I think that's D-A-W-G. That spelling, not the D-O-G spelling of dog. But the question was asked to Pat Riley, and Riles publicly shot down the premise of the question, the idea that Jimmy Butler would leave and be sent out of Miami to Philadelphia. But later on, he left the door open. So you're saying there's a chance. And now asking my friend the Magic 8-Ball, we asked the Magic 8-Ball, should you, Pat Riley, trade Jimmy Butler to Philadelphia? The Magic 8-Ball says signs point to yes. Signs point to yes is the answer. Now, we do have a belief here. Do not let a falling star fall on you, right? Jimmy Butler is a human cannonball the way that he plays. But he's also in his mid-30s. And outside of LeBron James and a few other athletes that have been able to find certain enhancers, that is a tough combo. That is a tough combo dish in terms of longevity. All right, now, page 2. We go to the draft, which is coming. I know you're excited about it. No, you're not excited about it. Okay, bad job by you. But America's favorite projected second-round pick is yet again in the headlines. For a guy that's not very good at basketball, this cat is great at content. Engagement. Bronny James. What is he doing now? Remember, Bronny James talked earlier about how tough his life was, being the son of a billionaire. And Bronny James is attempting to handpick his landing spot during the upcoming draft. It's less than a month away. Now, we are told that Bronny James was originally going to work out for 10 franchises in the cartel of basketball. 10! It's a lot. There's only 30 teams in the NBA. He was going to work out for 10 of them. But since has had a change of heart. Bronny James has decided that he is going to reject 8 of the 10 that he had previously agreed to work out for. Now, Sharania says that the remaining 2 teams on the big board are the purple and gold team and the purple and orange team. That's it. So, what is the word for Bronny James limiting his NBA draft workouts to the Lakers and the Suns? So the word is actually 2 words. It's political bullcrap is the words I have. Political bullcrap. And it is gerrymandering, which everyone does in politics, right? The team red, the team blue, everyone does it. Scrawny Bronny is attempting here to redistrict where he plays basketball. And he's using the muscle of the family business to limit his options here. And that, as they said in that movie back in the day, that's a bold move, Cotton. That is a bold move. It'd be one thing if you were good. Now, I have always had a problem with this. I called Eli Manning the punk his entire career because he punked out on playing for the old San Diego Chargers. And I stand by that. And he is a punk, Eli Manning, Elijah. So there's that. But it's one thing if you actually have ability. But we've seen no evidence that Bronny James, other than getting in the right genetic lottery, his father is a billionaire, that he can actually play at a high level. I did see him in college basketball average less than 5 points a game as a backup on a sub-500 team at the University of Southern California. So the whispering tree does hint that the Suns are legitimately considering drafting Bronny James for no other reason than to convince his papa to come to Arizona. That is it. Like, they admit that they know behind closed doors Bronny James can't play. But they also know his father can sell a lot of tickets and create a little buzz and hype and all that stuff. And so that is actually the final part of this puzzle as we wind our way through the NBA conversation. So with Bronny limiting his options to La La Land and the land of the cacti, that's it. The question must be asked. Thumbs up or thumbs down, is LeBron James interested in a job transfer to Phoenix? And there's only one way to answer this. Giant thumbs up. Giant thumbs up on this one. That's it. That's the only way to answer this. Giant thumbs up. For years, this goes back at least 4 years. Probably longer. But at least 4 years. I have heard from people who know more than I and like to tell me they know more than I that this has always been the plan, that LeBron, it's an open secret that LeBron would like to be teammates with Bronny, and why wouldn't he be, right? Father-son, 2-man show coming to an arena near you. So how would this work? I'll tell you. This would be like a MasterCard commercial. I can see it right now. Right? Flight from LAX to Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix, one-way ticket, $82. Signing a veteran minimum contract, which LeBron would have to do, would cost him $50+ million in salary that LeBron would leave on the table. But playing in the NBA as a father-son combo, priceless. Right? Can't you see the commercial? I can see the commercial. There are some things that money can buy, can't buy, but for everything else, there's that credit card. Right? Yeah, exactly.